I have an amazing trick to share with all of you, which can help you to improve your English just within a few months. Yes, if you are guys new here, subscribe to my channel, and if you are my regular viewer, welcome back to my channel. Let's get into the video. The trick is only that you need to work really hard if you want to improve your English. There is no such medicine or trick available which can help you to become fluent in no times. You have to spend time, and it will take time to learn English. It's a gradual process. No one can help you to improve your English just within a month or two. If you talk about me, I have been learning English for more than 2 years and I'm still not perfect. I'm still making grammatical errors. How can you learn English in just a month? What do you want to say, that your IQ level is much better than me? No, it's not like that. Okay, do not think in that way. Every person is same. Every person have the same IQ level. It's just that how we are utilizing it, how we are working on it, right? So working hard can help you to achieve your fluency level. It's a kind of motivational video for you. Do not run behind the videos which mention like amazing trick. No, that amazing trick will work only when you put up your hard work. If you're not going to put hard work, there is no trick will work for you. So instead of finding out the tricks, immerse yourself with this language and enjoy the process of learning. That is the more important thing. What people do, they feel a burden sometimes, kind of. They don't enjoy the process. They don't feel enjoying. You should enjoy something, then only you will be feel happy for learning that particular thing. So immerse yourself. Try to create more of English environment and surround yourself with the language so that you will be comfortable. Do not rush for the perfection. Put your hard work, put your what do I say, give your 100%. Whatever is required, just give that. Perfection comes to you automatically. You don't need to run for that. Make a proper routine, make a proper discipline. Do not break your consistency. Try to stay motivated always. If you don't feel motivated, you may not be able to put your 100% efforts. Motivation is required. Do not feel demotivated. And whenever you're feeling demotivated, just watch any of my video, because I have this habit of motivating you guys for learning English so that you cannot give up. And I literally want you, each one of you, to become fluent in English. Literally, the people who are watching my video, I just want you to be perfect. I want to see like better version of yourself. You have already watched a lot of videos on YouTube. Now it is time to implement those rules or the tricks which you have learned from the videos. I'm not saying that the videos which are created for you by the YouTubers, they're actually putting a lot of hard work to creating those kinds of video for you. But the people, like many people, they do not implement those rules. They just watch a video and then another video and then another video, and they thought they are on their journey. No, it's not. You're not on your journey. You will be on your journey if you will implement those rules and regulations, whatever the person is telling you. I'm gonna tell you that how you can improve your English just by hard work. Obviously, without doing any kind of hard work, you may not be able to achieve your target. If you want to be fluent, you have to do a lot of things together. It includes writing, reading, listening and speaking. All four aspects are important while it comes to speak fluent English. If you want to speak basic English, only listening and speaking is enough, I feel. No grammar, no other thing is important. But when you want to become a perfectionist, if you want to become perfect in this language, you must have to go through for like all the four aspects of learning English. The first one is reading. Reading is really important. I know I haven't read anything in my entire life, and for that reason you can see that I'm speaking very basic English. If I would have read good books or something related to English in my past, I might have good command over this language. I am speaking, but again, it's the basic one. I do not have good knowledge about the vocabulary as well as the grammar. So reading books are really important. It can be enhance your fluency. It can help you to become perfect in English. Second thing is that you have to start listening. Listening is very common. I have learned English just by listening. If you do not have any such target that you want to become perfect in English, you can skip reading part, but listening is very important. Without listening you can't think of speaking anything. If you start listening, you will get this idea that how you can express your feeling in English. You will automatically learn few words just while listening, and after that you will start, when you will start practicing speaking, you will be able to speak, because you have that so much things stored in your mind while you were listening to particular video. So listening is really important. Without listening you can't reach any other further step. The third thing is writing. Writing is again important for the people who have this target that they want to work with MNCs or good corporate sectors. Obviously the writing must be good. You won't be able to clear any interview just because of your communication skill. Along with that, you need good writing skills. People thought that they will crack the interview just by speaking and giving an impression. No, it's not true. If you really wanted to work with the good companies, corporate sectors, they will take your written test as well. So like if you talk about me, I'm still sure that I will not get any good job in good company because my writing skills are still poor, because I never work on that. If I would have worked on that, I might be good with my skills. So you should not skip this writing part. That's really important, especially for the people who want to work, who want to do job. If they have their own business, it might not that important, but for the people who want to work with the company, it's 100% required writing. And the last thing is speaking. Speaking has so many benefits. Speaking not only helps you to improve your English, it also helps you to boost your confidence. If you want to sound confident, if you want to be confident at the time of speaking English, it is important that you should practicing literally hard. Practicing means that you have to be a proper routine. You have to set out a proper routine for you, that at what time, at this time you have to do a speaking practice. There are so many ways you can practice. You have this mirror at your home. You can do mirror practice. You can do self-talk. You can record yourself. You can talk to any of your friend. You can attend just marketing call and start doing your speaking practice. You can use different applications which are available online. Some of them are free also. You can talk to them. There are many AI features are available. Like recently I have done the video with Sparky, so you can use that application. You will get free talk time for you will get free talk time for few hours, and then you can subscribe to it and you can use it for your communication or speaking practice. So now there is no such excuse that you do not have anyone to speak English with, because if you really want to improve your English, you have to put a little hard work. You have to come out of your comfort zone and you have to pressurize yourself to do something. Listening is easy because you are listening sitting in your bed or on sofa, you're having your remote and you're just listening, and maybe you're doing some other work as well. So listening is quite comfortable. Anyone can do that, and that is important too. It does not mean that listening is not important. It's important, but at the same time, if you're not practicing speaking, listening has no benefit until you practice. So the time when you're listening, you have this thing in your mind that you have to speak the same things. That will help you a lot. I did it in my past, even I'm doing it recently in my day-to-day life. Whenever I listen something, I try to repeat that. Whenever I'm listening a story, I try to tell that story to myself, so that I could know that how much I have understand. That is important. Sometimes we feel that we are understanding, we are listening, but when it comes to speaking the same thing which we have listened a few minutes ago, we won't be able to do that. So for cross-examination, like whether you're listening carefully or not, you should do it. And I used to do it. I'm still doing it. This is called like shadowing technique, but it's not actually the shadowing technique. I'm just telling you to the things which you are listening, you have to express those things again, so you will be able to speak something. This is like the same thing you are repeating to someone. If somebody is for example, if you don't know language Marathi, if somebody will ask you, you ask them, okay, आपका नाम क्या है, इसको मराठी में कैसे बोलेंगे, then how will you say? You will say and the person repeat after you, even though he doesn't know any single letter in Marathi, he never spoke Marathi, but when you speak, he can repeat after you. This is the basic skill every human has. So if you try to copy something, even though you don't know English, you will be able to speak, and that's reality of language. I have learned in the same way. Earlier, when I was not good with my English, I did not even understand that what the news reporter is saying. I used to listen news channels. Sometimes I used to listen news channels also, so that I can rate my level of understanding. So many time it happens that I did not even understand a single word, because the rate of speech was really high, and they use very great words, I would say. It's a good vocabulary they use. It's not easy to understand by the person who is just a learner. To understand that kind of English, you have to improve the level of your English. Now I'm able to understand. Earlier I was not. Have to be patient. You have to work hard on your all four aspects of English if you want to be get great command over this language. If you want to learn just to impress other people, listening and speaking is enough. You can learn it in that way. I have learned English in the same way. You can also do that. But if you want to be good, great with your grammar, with your pronunciation, with your speaking skills, with your like everything, so you must have to go through the all four aspects. Now let's talk about the beginner, the person who really did not know from where to start, what he should do, what is the first step he should take in order to become fluent in English. What I feel is that first step you should start taking is listening. Rather than going to the books or writing skills, you should start listening first, and you should start repeating that thing whatever you are listening. This is how you will be able to learn how to pronounce few words. You know what, I would like to give a practical example. I have seen Big Boss, like few episodes of Big Boss, and there's a girl, Shivani. She is properly from the village, and she speaks in a manner which is like the village people speak. Now I have seen that episode. I don't know whether you have seen or not. Other person, there's a girl, she was like speaking one English word. It was very difficult to pronounce. So when she asked Shivani that, okay, you should say like this, she started once, twice, thrice, and she was able to speak that word. Even though she doesn't understand anything about English, she does not even know how to say few words in English, she's able to repeat. That is the very basic skills every human has. This is what you have to focus more on. You have to focus more on speaking after you listen something. Try to repeat that. If you're a beginner, I'm talking about the pure beginner people here. They do not know how to speak. They know only 2 to 3 things like how are you, what is your name, how are you doing, where do you live. These are the basic things they do know. And now they want to enhance their English, and for them I'm telling you that you should start listening and you have to start repeating. This will help you to open up your mouth, and you will be able to pronounce such words in a great way. That's the first step for the beginners, I'm telling you, and it helps you a lot. Trust me, it will help you. And then if you will be able to understand everything, you will be able to learn a few things, then you can start doing shadowing technique, which is just start repeating just after listening. That will help you a lot to become a fluent. It might helpful for the people who are already on the intermediate level. They can get this kind of fluency by this method. And I was doing it in my past, I'm still doing it now, and I may still do it in my future. Because every time you come across new words, new vocabulary, new sentence structure, every time you have to feed yourself new things so that you can become better day by day. So like beginners, please do not get confused. You have to start opening up your mouth first. And how you can do it? Listen and then try to repeat the same word. Even though you don't know the meaning, you don't know anything about the language, if you will start repeating after them, you will automatically understand after a few months. Try doing it, and please let me know in the comment section whether this technique helped you or not. I have learned English just by this technique. I have the basic knowledge of reading, writing, and I do understand a basic little grammar. So I was not find it very difficult. But for you, if you are actually a beginner, if you haven't studied, you are like 8th or 10th pass person, you can do it. You can learn English, you can be fluent. Do not discourage yourself. You do not think in that way that you are not educated, you haven't learned any grammar rule in your school, so you not be able to speak in English. You can speak English, you just need dedication. You just need to be passionate about your goal, towards your goal, and you have to keep your eye on your goal. Do not do not give importance to the people who thought you are not able to speak English and they're mocking you, do not give any importance to those people, and just focus and do not give up. This is what all I need to say. People, when they open any YouTube video, they thought of, okay, we will get some magical technique here and we will be fluent in just one day. But it's not going to be happen, guys. It is a very gradual process. It will take time. It doesn't matter that whatever the title of a YouTube video is, inside you will only going to learn one thing: listening and speaking. These are the two tools or two things which can help you to be fluent. Ultimately, you have to work hard on your goal. You have to be passionate. You have to be dedicated. You have to be consistent, and then only you will achieve fluency. There's no other shortcut. There's no other way. If you're this much dedicated, 100% you will learn English. No one can stop you to become fluent in this language. This is it for today. Thank you so much if you watched this video till the end. We'll see you next time with another video. Till then, bye bye, take care. Thank you.